Welcome along, race roomers, to another AusNZ Simracing Tuesday Thunder. Guys are just out there doing a little bit of practice at the moment, just on 5 minutes left. We'll cross over soon for live coverage of the dying moments of that. Tonight's combo, Formula Raceroom to FR2 at Brands Hatch Grand Prix. Combo that I think is going to really sort the guys out tonight. A few of the guys here are very keen and looking forward to this combo. Some of the others maybe not so. I did a few laps in this earlier on today, and let's just say I spent more time mowing the lawns than I did on the track. Yeah, let's cross over now and take in the last few minutes of practice and see how the guys are doing. Just on 4 minutes of practice left. Numbers are down a little bit tonight. Some of these combos, especially the open wheelers, the wings and slick classes, I don't know, do they scare people away? I mean, normally the last few weeks we've sort of had 26, 27 in the server. Tonight, only 16 at the moment. There's still a little bit more time for people to sneak in. Yeah. Is it the twitchiness of these things? Is it? Well, I can't keep up with the car, put it that way. So maybe there's a few others out there that suffer from the same thing. 3.5 minutes to go, and we've got DDF at the top there. It's 113.448. Can't remember who it was that set this combo this week, but they played right into the hands of DDF. Formula Raceroom 2 was one of his favourite cars, and Brands Hatch Grand Prix is one of his favourite tracks, so I'm not sure how much he paid, but I think he's got the combo he wants for tonight. Just following Dylan Angel around there, sitting in 5th place at the moment, just in the practice session, of course, with a 114.566. Once we move on to qualifying, he'll probably be hoping to move a little bit more towards the front. Now, of course, AusNZ Tuesday Thunder, default setups, so there's no trickery going on here. Everybody's level pegging as far as the car goes. So it is down to ability and skill level, and I seem to be lacking skill level when it comes to this combo. So even with the numbers down a little bit, we've definitely got the, you could say the heavy hitters or hard hitters of AusNZ Simracing in the room. DDF, of course, Dylan Angel, when he's on, he's on. Lockie's made a return, he's usually up there and battling. We've got Brody Stealth Mode Steam, of course, he's in the room, and Damon Slavic is in as well. So those guys I'm expecting to have a really, really good battle over the course of this. A few other guys there that could threaten, but could be some interesting battles right throughout the entire field. So hopefully our auto director tonight will give us some action that we want to see. So checkered flags dropped on the practice session. We'll be into qualifying anytime soon. Just following Sanidu there as he heads down pit lane. Here we go. 15 minutes of qualifying. Around there on his outlap, warming up tyres, brakes. Probably not as vigorous as some. We saw DDF in the back there before, weaving to get some heat into the tyres. Dylan just wants that clear air, I guess. And a bit of weaving down the straight there. Here we go, Dylan's setting off on his first flying lap to set a time. I actually think Lockie might be out on track in front of him, so Nichols will be the first to set a lap time. Angel, for some reason, is hogging the limelight. And as I say that, we cut to Lockie, who's got obviously a purple sector up in the first. Lockie coming to the line to post his first lap, but he's done a 1:13.760, so that's a good banker. Dylan Angel comes in second there with a 1:14.576, and Dylan Pro comes across the line there in a 1:15.140, so not too bad as far as the spread goes, but some of these guys will be looking to close that gap as they progress through the qualifying session. Just on 11.5 minutes to go now. Take the time to welcome you along to KiwiRaceroom. We stream most of the AusNZ Simracing events throughout the course of the week. Tuesday Thunder, of course, which is what you're watching now. Wednesday race ranked, and Sunday events. We do as much as we possibly can. If you want a different view to what you're currently seeing from KiwiRaceroom, don't forget to check out Brody Steen's Twitch channel. He'll have an in-car view going. Details are down below, and of course DDF. He also has his YouTube channel going, which is another in-car stream, and I don't know how those guys do it. They're more talented than me. I take all my concentration just to drive around these tracks, but they can drive around the tracks and chat at the same time. crossing over to follow Damo around here. Currently sitting in second spot, purple sector in the first, so looking to improve on his previous lap time. Did a 1:13.927 on the previous lap. So that's 168 of a second behind Lockie at the moment. I see DDF and Brody haven't put a lap time in yet, so could it be the... well, we know Brody likes starting from the back at the best of times. Could it be that DDF's followers have decided to make him not qualify, so he'll be starting off the back? That'd be an interesting race to see those two coming through the pack. So Slavic has gone to the top now with a 1:13.596. Just kind of expecting that to happen. You know, likes these open wheelers. So these combos, when they come up, they tend to grab the attention of the likes of Damo and Lockie to a lesser extent, I guess. DDF quite likes his open wheelers as well. So yeah, you just see their faces and their mindset change when this kind of event is mentioned. A few more guys have snuck into the server while we've been watching the coverage here, so we're now up to 18, which yeah, and all intents and purposes is probably a good number, actually. It's like Andrew Graham around there, one of the Kiwis in tonight, sitting in, just jumped up to 8th there with 1:15.093. Back to Lockie, he'll be wanting to knock Damo off pole for this event. Across the line, can he improve? No, he's actually 3 seconds off the pace with that lap. If he got balked by some traffic, maybe. Sventolov jumped up to 4th spot there with a 1:14.609. Connor McLeod, he joined us for the first time last week. Actually, I've got a funny feeling this could be his combo. Sitting in 8th there at the moment with a 1:15. Just dropped down as we speak to 9th spot with a... Nope, just jumped back up to 8th again with a 1:14.719. So those positions down in that sort of mid-pack are swapping around pretty quickly. Just over 6 minutes to go. Just saying, I think this might be Connor McLeod's combo. This is generally what happens with AusNZ Tuesday Thunder. If you're new to the group or new to a Tuesday Thunder, you get to pick the next week's combo. So you kind of get put on the spot if you don't know about it. Some guys might have a little bit of an inkling before they come into the event. Others sort of get put on the spot and they just have to pick something out. And I'm kind of thinking that's what happened to Connor last week. He got put on the spot, didn't really know what to choose, probably went through the content that he owns and thought, yep, let's do FR2 at Brands Hatch Grand Prix. Change at the top there. Lachlan Nichols has gone to the top there with a 1:13.323. 0.27 a second quicker than Damo. Yeah, I'm expecting some pretty good battles looking at this. Just following Travis Topperween around here. Can't say I've seen this name before, so welcome aboard, Travis. I hope you enjoy your Tuesday Thunder tonight. Putting in his first laps here with AusNZ Simracing by the looks. Minutes to go, and we follow Ray Schiller around the final turn as he tries to improve on his 4th spot. No improvement there, so he sits in 4th with a 1:14.527 as his fastest lap. Back to Travis Topperween in the Mad Elk sponsored FR2. He's put in his first lap there. Puts him in 14th, some 10 seconds off the pace, but hey, you're here. As long as you have fun, that's the main thing, eh? That sponsor, I'm guessing that's a little bit of a piss take of Red Bull. Three minutes to go, and Lockie's pushing hard there. Purple's first sector, but couldn't improve on the overall lap time. Sonny Dude, way down in 18th at the moment, hasn't actually put in a timed lap. Very unusual for Matt. Up around the pointy end of the field, but maybe struggling a little bit with the combo tonight. Yeah, as he gets loose there coming off that turn, so yeah, maybe he's just struggling with the combo. Bob Laycock, one of the Kiwis, and we cross over to him just as he has a moment there. Getting a close-up look at the Umco railing. Back to Travis Topperween. I'm wondering if his check's in the mail, because he's getting quite a bit of coverage at the moment. I look forward to receiving that in the next few days. They never arrive, just to clarify that, they just never arrive. On the final throes of qualifying now, there's just a spattering of cars on the track. We've got Lockie out there, who we've covered cross to now, who's looking to improve on his lap time yet again. We've got Damo, who I am thinking was trying to chase that down to get that pole. And Lockie does go quicker, 1:13.033, just about into the 1:12s. It's a good lap. And we see now the qualifying results have popped up there for you. So it's Nichols from Slavic, from Angel, from Schiller, Olaf, Pilbro, Hancock, McLeod, Graham and Pro rounding out the top 10 there. Five drivers not setting a time. Of course, DDF and Brody. Kevin Wakefield, Stephen Coe and Sun Edu. Here we go, 35 minutes of mayhem with AusNZ Simracing Tuesday Thunder. Now, just a quick rundown on this. 35 minutes ahead for the guys. At the 15-minute mark, or 20 minutes remaining, we have a virtual safety car. So whoever is leading at that stage will slow down and let the rest of the pack form up behind under racer's orders, and then the race control will, when everybody's caught up, we'll let them go. It's usually about another 17 or 18 minutes sprint to the race from there. Once that's done and dusted, they have a quick turnaround and into a 10-minute full reverse grid sprint. Here we go, lights are flashing. Be out and anytime soon. Here we go, we're off racing for AusNZ Tuesday Thunder on the 9th of November 2021. Lucky jumps into the lead there. Damo sitting in behind, Olaf in third. So currently stand. Oh, and we've lost Damo. Damo's off the track at the first turn. So we've lost Damo altogether actually. He might have dropped out by the looks of that. The car's sort of spearing off all over the place. It's like Connor McLeod there at a moment. Turn 3. All kinds of chaos in the opening lap. Andrew Graham there affected by that by the looks. Following Dylan Angel at the moment, sitting in third there. Come back to Andrew Graham trying to regain his composure. Take a little bit of time to get back into the groove of things, get all the dirt and everything off the tyres. Hopefully make his way forward. Good thing is the safety car can save you in these situations a little. Still a lot of work ahead of him. Angel having a real look at the back of Olaf there for that second spot. Tucked in right behind him at the moment. Pulls alongside. Don't think... Oh, he's going to keep it there. He's poked it up the inside. And I'm pretty sure there may be a coming together there. Right, Pilbro now makes his way up to third spot. An angel that went round. That's a real shame. I actually thought it was going to be Clint that would have gone round. Oh, a bit of contact there, and it sent somebody spearing off as well, I think. See quite a bit of that over the course of this race. So what that does is it actually puts DDF up into 6th and Brody up into 8th. So they've made their way forward very quickly as we see another car getting exceptionally squirrely there. Around for a while as he's moved up to 5th now, looking at the back of Sun Edu for that 4th spot. There's quite a little battle pack going on there, but it seems to be a battle of attrition at the moment. The cars liking the green stuff better than the grey stuff. Steam making his way onto the screen now for the first time. He's sitting in 6th, just on a second behind DDF. These two are well renowned for having epic battles over the course of a race, so keep an eye on that one as we progress through. probably shouldn't talk too much because I might put commentator's curse on some of these guys, but Mark Pilbrook sitting in third at the moment. He is 5 seconds behind Ray Schiller, but that's a good drive for Mark at the moment. He's going to have to put up with a lot of pressure soon from some top guys out of the AusNZ Simracing community. So we'll see how he handles the pressure. DDF there, right on the back of Mark. Having a look, a little nibble there. Might have just about been a bit of contact there, running that close. This is a battle pack where something looks like it's about to unfold very soon. Brody battling with Sun Edu there, 5th and 6th spot. Look at that, too wide at this stage, that's brilliant. And so far nobody's made contact. It might have been close, but nobody has made contact. Awesome racing, guys. Going to blink first, that's probably the question here. So Nichols is gone. He is nearly 9 seconds up the road from this battling bunch now. Ray Schiller there holding up 2nd spot, DDF 3rd. Trying to drive around the outside on the main straight. And Brody having a look in there as well. DDF takes away that 2nd spot. Oh, a little bit of contact there with Matt. Who was that? Ray Schiller, was it? So I'm kind of not surprised by the top 3 as we go into 27.5 minutes remaining. Nichols at the top there, Finney in 2nd, Steve in 3rd. I'm not really surprised by that. Sun Edu sitting in 4th. Schiller and Pilbro. Big battle going on there as well. Hancock, Pro, Laycock and Angel wrap out the team. Bob Laycock sitting in 9th position there. It's looking pretty good there. So we see now Dylan Angel on the back of Bob Laycock looking to take away that 9th position. Get it done up here, I'd imagine, coming into the turn. And has taken that spot away from Laycock. Mark Pilbro having a moment there, spearing off onto the grass. Best you can say he's not alone in doing that tonight. It's like just about everybody's been there at some stage. Laycock now coming under the pressure from Connor McLeod. Connor's having a serious look at the back of Laycock's car here. 10th spot. hill, having all sorts of issues there with the appropriately sponsored ICE FR2 machine. Probably feels like he's driving on ice at the moment. Still hounding the back of Laycock there, trying to take away that spot. It's up the inside, gets a little bit squirrely, has to back out, I'm assuming. He's probably being quite gentlemanly, giving a bit of space there, which, you know, it's all good fun. That's that's just how we want to race at AusNZ Simracing. Just have fun. Not intentionally take people out. Ray Schiller there storming past Sunny, who I'm assuming must have made a small mistake there. McLeod still on the back of Laycock, just can't seem to find his way through. A good battle though. Are a few spatterings of pairings up, but the field is actually quite spread out now, so yeah, good battles are probably kind of hard to find now. This one, Son Edu on Ray Schiller. Connor McLeod's looped it there, which is let Bob Laycock get away from him. It was turning into a pretty good battle. He's actually dropped another spot there to Andrew Graham, so passed by 2 Kiwis now. Darren Whalen down there in 16th position, probably not really having the run that he'd be proud of. Likewise, Dylan Angel started a bit further up the grid than that, sort of drifted back. Son Edu starting to range in on the back of Ray Schiller there. A bit wide, catches the grass, which might have cost him. Looks like he might still have some good exit speed, and as usual, yeah, good old director cuts away. Just looking at the timing, he didn't get that pass made though. So Schiller holds on to the 4th spot ahead of Edu. Hancock starting to get involved in this battle now, so he's caught up to the back of Edu. Could be another 3-way battle coming up here. Edu this time has got to run on Schiller on the main straight or bend, and takes that spot away quite easily, actually moving him up to 4th position. Having a look up the inside, but it's turned so tight that he's scrubbed off quite a bit of speed there. That's probably let Edu get away from him a little bit. So he's going to fall back into the hands of Hancock now. Looks like the Darren Whalen car off to the side of the track there, maybe in the background, reached up against the wall. Over a minute away from our virtual safety car, which I'm imagining now that some of the guys will be praying for that minute to go really quickly. While we're watching this battle back here with Schiller and Hancock and Pro, the gap at the front is dropping away between Nichols and Finney. It's 3.5 seconds now. Brody Steen is a 2.5 seconds behind that. So yeah, I'm picking, even if we were to go the full distance without the safety car, that battle would have heated up something chronic, but it's about to get really hot in the kitchen for Nichols. We go 20 minutes remaining in the race, which calls our safety car onto the course, and we cut to the front now. You see Steen tucked up in behind DDF. Nichols trying to keep his tyres warm while he waits for the rest of the guys to catch up, swerving left and right there. This 3 at the front here has real potential for an epic battle for the last, what, let's say 17 minutes of this race. Some guys have just let a couple of the lap cars through there. You might have seen them roaring past. It's either that or, like sometimes happens, they don't actually realise that you have a virtual safety car if it's their first time in. They wonder why everybody slows down, but they just roar on by and off into the sunset. Unfortunately, it looks like we might have lost 3 racers from the event so far. Stephen Coe, which is unusual, he doesn't give up easily. He just keeps doing lap after lap after lap. Clint Olaf and David Slavich, who we obviously saw lose out very early in the race. Although it's only showing him 3 laps down, but I think he's way further down than that. Let's run through the top 10 while we're waiting for them to go back green. Probably go green anytime soon, to be honest, but we got Nichols at the top spot there, Finney behind him, Steen in 3rd, Edu in 4th, Schiller in 5th, Hancock in 6th, Pro in 7th, Angel in 8th, Bilbro in 9th, and Andrew Graham rounding out the top 10. See them weaving to keep the temperature in the tyres, the brakes, etc, etc. Let's just hope that nobody does a idiot move and loses it while they're trying to weave to keep the temperature, tyres and the temperature. Seen that happen quite a few times in real life and also sim racing. I think I've probably been guilty of doing it myself a couple of times. And they've been released again, so we're off and racing for the final 16.5 minutes of AusNZ Tuesday Thunder. Nichols still holding the lead, DDF sitting in 2nd spot there, Steen in 3rd. These 3 I imagine might put a little bit of a gap on the field, but the battle should be epic between them. As you can see already in that little what, first third of the lap, they've already got like a 2-second lead, this bunch, over the rest of the field. If these guys can race like this to the line, I don't care, we'll watch it, eh? Steen having a moment there, drifted a little bit wide and he's lost nearly a second on the 2 lead cars there. Back and see Sondigo having a look at the back of Rachel there for that 4th spot. It's up the inside, coming into the final turn. Holding off a very torrid challenge from Finney here. Brodie just sitting in the background there, just watching brief. You see somebody's had a moment there and gone boulder wide. DDF tucked right on the gearbox of Nichols again. He's going to look up the inside and 2 wide through the corner. I think looking at that, Nichols had to back out. Yeah, unfortunately, well, no. Actually, Nichols has got it back. Good racing from these guys. DDF to the inside, Brodie. Oh, they're going to come 3 wide down the straight. This is epic stuff. Brodie around the outside. Can he make it stick here? Don't think he will. Well, he does on Finney. He makes it past Finney. Lockie's lost the lead now. Brodie to the lead. DDF back to 3rd. Lockie back to 1st. DDF in 2nd. Steen in 3rd. This is brilliant stuff. Steen to the lead. Nichols sitting in 2nd. DDF now in 3rd. Looking at the gearbox of Nichols again. Brodie's boulder wide. Finney to the lead. Nichols to the lead again. This is amazing stuff. So we're back to how we were earlier with the restart of the safety car with Nichols in the front. Finney in 2nd, Steen in 3rd. The rest of the field sort of 4 seconds plus down the track now. I'm not sure they're going to feature before the end of the race actually with this action that's going on up here. DDF looking to the inside. Runs over the curbing, holds it in tight. Head off down the straight again. Nichols looked like he was giving a don't argue, but at this stage, Finney has taken the lead. Nichols back in the lead again now, according to the scoreboard. We've actually got a bit of action from a bit further down there as we see Sonidu having an attack on the back of Schiller. Dylan Angel's just taken away a spot from Matt. There's some very good battles going on here. Hard to know where to look. Back to the top 3 again. See Nichols with a 0.2 of a second lead over Finney as they head down to turn 1 again. Sitting in close 3rd there, but it just doesn't quite look like he's got any answer for these other 2 at the moment. He's just playing it safe at the moment. waiting for the other two to make an error. We see Finney get a little bit squirrely there in the second spot. Lockie's obviously just putting that car in all the right places to keep Finney at bay. Brody just keeping an eye on what's going on ahead of him. Finney tucking into that slipstream again as they head down the straight. Pop his nose out and try and go up the inside. On the back of Ray Schiller, 4th spot. Sitting in 3rd there. Just biding his time. I'm picking it. I reckon he'll give it a real good nudge when we get down to the last 3 or 4 minutes. DDF still pushing hard on the back of Nichols. Still can't find his way. Pokes the nose, tries to fill the mirrors, tries to put Nichols off, tries to give him that little bit of indecision as to which way he's going to go. Pokes down the inside this time, but has to tuck back in behind. Nichols is holding a very good line here, making it extremely hard for Finney to get past. That might have been a little jink there for evasive action. Maybe Nichols might have just had a moment there off the turn. This time, I reckon this time Finney might have the run. Tuck right up behind. Get that drag. Brody's getting in on the game. Looks to the outside. You'd be brave to make a pass around the outside there. Then Brands Hatch on Prix does take a bit of bravery to succeed, I think. DDF down to 3rd now. And 2nd and 3rd and 2nd and 3rd. I can't call this. Stop swapping places, guys. Steen into 2nd. Finally looks like he's got it sort of settled in 2nd at the moment. I don't think DDF will give up that easy though. Lockie's probably got the biggest gap he's had for quite some time now. Nearly half a second lead over these two guys. Like some breathing room. So who's holding their breath the most? And as I say that, it evaporates just like that. So Nichols is quite slow through this section. Steen and Finney seem to catch up pretty quickly there. Brody holding just a bit of a wider line there. DDF tucked right in behind. These three are glued together. Brody looking for his outside line as usual. He's going to bowl it wide again, will he? Let's Finney in. Finney in with an opportunity. And Finney takes away the spot. DDF. Brody's wide lines are really helping him tonight. You'll be like, yeah, you guys keep battling back there, I don't care. You guys battle, I can probably get away from you. Still, Dylan Angel hasn't found a way past Ray Schiller either, so... as I say that, he goes up the inside and gets the pass made, so... my commentators' curses aren't being commentators' curses tonight. front again we go, and Lockie's made just under a second advantage over these two guys. DDF now up a second ahead of Brody. DDF currently has the fastest lap time of the race as well. It's a 1:13.689. So he's definitely got the pace. It's just catching, and then once you catch, passing. Now Edu looking at the back of Schiller. I'm wondering if Schiller's just gone off the pace a little bit. It's Darren Whalen there with a moment. He's down the field. Where's Darren Simmel at the moment? 16th, so he's actually the last runner on the track at the moment. So not having the kind of night he'd really want. This battle at the front again, starting to heat up. Finney's just right up on the back of Nichols now. She pulls alongside. Is he going to try a Brody and go around the outside? No. Wakefield heading to the pits. An unusual call for this race. Tyres or fuel, I'm wondering. Back to status quo at the front there. Nichols in the front, Finney in second, Steen sitting in third. Less than a second is the gap between them. Finney winding up that rubber band, looks to the outside. Just can't seem to find a way past Lockie. He goes up the inside this time. Should, maybe, no, yes, no, yes, no. Brilliant stuff from these three guys. Nichols and Finney, and they're going to go three wide round the corner. Oh, I wouldn't want to be in the middle of that. Actually, I wouldn't want to be on either side. And Nichols gets squeezed to the back of this bunch of three. It's DDF to the front, Steen in second, Nichols in third at the moment. Just wonder now if maybe with the gates open a little bit, if DDF might just run away from the field a little bit now in the last 3 minutes on the clock. Hasn't given up on getting second back at least. DDF sort of opened up like half a second over these other two guys, but it ain't over till it's over. Brody might have something in reserve just yet for DDF. Closing in on the rear. I wonder if he'll use his usual outside manoeuvre. There's a quick jink to the inside there. No room to really make a pass through this section of the track. And Kev Wakefield, his night of woe continues. He's looped it again. It's down in 16th position there. This front bunch, and they look like, in a way, they kind of look like they've just settled a little bit there. The gap's still not huge, like one little flinch from either of these guys, and next in line will be through, but it looks like it's kind of becoming an even split between the three of them now. just on 40 seconds left in this race, so I'm picking one more lap after this one maybe, if we're lucky. So Brody, 0.4 of a second behind DDF. Can't see him having enough to actually pull this one out of the bag, to be honest. It's probably not quite close enough at this stage. Lockie's sort of dropped off the pace now. He's 1.3 seconds down the road from these two guys. And then we're going to go back 14 odd seconds to Dylan Angel. I'd sort of given up hope, but obviously Brody has to still pushing pretty hard. And, that gap's coming down this last lap. Let's just see what happens in the last 2/3 of the lap maybe. .3 of a second, 0.2 of a second. Chasing down Dylan Angel for 4th. It's a good opportunity for him to gain a spot there. And a battle between Schiller and Hancock for 6th and 7th. Greg can possibly take away 6th there if he's on the case. Checkered flag is out. My timing's correct. Brody took it away somehow. Interesting to see the actual results here. Did DDF short fill? Did he run out of fuel or something? Scoring at the moment saying that Steam's taken out the win from Finney and Nichols in 3rd. Dylan Angel in 4th, Sun Edo in 5th, Ray Schiller in 6th, Greg Hancock 7th, Dylan Pro 8th, Mark Pilbro in 9th, Andrew Graham in 10th, Bob Laycock in 11th, Connor McLeod 12th, Darren Wheeler 13, Kevin Wakefield 14th spot, and there we have it. There is the result. Brody Steen takes the lead, takes the win, takes the top spot, and also gets the fastest lap of a 1:13.615. So not sure what happened there. Auto director should have stuck with the action. There must have been a pretty good pass there in the last few corners for Steen to take it away from DDF. Nichols 2.3 seconds behind those two. So we hopefully now move on to the 10-minute full reverse sprint race. Apologies for this, it's just one of the little foibles that Raceroom seems to have with the transition between multiple races when you're spectating. So anytime soon we should be in. Hopefully we'll catch the start of the 10-minute full reverse. Here we go. 20 seconds before lights are out. Grid starting to fill. Still got 16 in the room at the moment. 10 minutes of chaos and we are off. And Shane Hill leads the way. Travis Topperwheel now jumps into the lead in turn 1. Watch for a bit of action further down the pack here as they jostle their way through. People taking some wide lines there just to get out of the way, I think. Shane Hill back to the front, Topperwheel in second, Sunny sitting in third. You'd imagine Matt actually sitting in third will work his way to the front pretty quickly. He's pretty much on the case in that last run. Schiller into third now. And Brody has already made his way up to fifth. DDF still floundering a little bit, way down in 12th. Let's see if Brody will be gentlemanly and let somebody else take the win for a change. Makes the pass on Kev Wakefield there. Plumes of dust as cars are drifting wide here and there. Shane Hill here, second spot, closing in on the back of Sun Edu. Edu getting a little bit twitchy there. I wonder if he's just playing cat and mouse at the moment. In a moment a bit further down, that's Connor McLeod. Somebody, a couple of cars off to the left-hand side there and into the grass. Kevin Wakefield and Andrew Graham by the looks of it. Lucky working his way forward. He's up into fifth now. Laycock here is seventh, getting monstered by Topperwheel and Pro. Having a bit of a battle behind him, and Laycock nearly getting caught up in the middle of that. DDF on the back of that bunch as well. On the back of Hill for the battle for first and second, Steen in third, and more chaos a bit further down. Edu looks to the inside. Hill says, no you don't. Gonna leave you behind down the straight here. There's a half a second lead there. Kev Wakefield having another moment. Action from the guys tonight. Don't forget, if you like what you see and you're in the Australia, New Zealand sort of Asia Pacific region, this is AusNZ Simracing. Check out the link description down below and you'll get links to our Discord channel. More than welcome to join in with us in Tuesday Thunder and our other AusNZ Simracing events. If you like the stream, don't forget to comment and hit a like and subscribe. Three-way battle at the front here. Seems to be a growing thing with these two racers. Edu a little bit squirrely there, just caught the grass. Might have slowed him a little, but he closes in on Hill. Looks down the inside. Hill doesn't give away. Steen getting involved now. He looks at the back of Edu's car. And then bowls it way wide. He's had a lot of trouble with that corner tonight. It's Steen. Saw him do it several times in the previous race, and even in qualifying he was bowling way out into the grass there. Of course, which doesn't help. There's a few blind corners on this track. They sort of crest and turn at the same time, which you've got to sort of know the track and have faith in the car underneath you, I guess, to get around them very well. Something that I struggle with. Very good run at the moment from Shane Hill. Bit of a rough first race. We saw him go around a few times and off the grey stuff a few times, but so far, touch wood, very controlled as Edu looks to the inside. Just about imagine he's going to get it done this time. Brody goes down as well and looks through the inside. Can't quite make it stick, but Edu to the front now. Brody makes the pass now. Lockie in the background there, closing the gap as well. Let's look at our other heavy hitters. DDF still sitting in 7th. He's sort of not coming through as quick as Brody did. On the Kiwi front, we've got Bob Laycock in 9th, Andrew Graham in 10th, and as it keeps changing right in front of me, Andrew Graham is in 11th now, Mark Hilbrow in 10th, Bob Laycock in 9th, so a good battle going on with the 3 Kiwis there as well. So Nichols now is pulled right up to the back of Shane Hill. I would expect him to make a pass anytime soon and move into that 3rd spot. And hopefully we might cut back to the front and see if as we see Andrew Graham having a huge moment right across the track in front of another car. As I was saying, hopefully we'll cut back to the this front 2 and have a good battle to the line between Edu and Steen. Steen hounding a little bit now. He's 1.5 seconds behind Steve. Lockie caught up, but hasn't quite made anything of it yet. Brody looking to the inside here. It's got a cover. Puts it right in the middle of the track. Makes it very hard for Brody to get a good exit. But then Steve parks it up the inside, going into the hairpin there. And Matt comes back at him and takes away the lead again. This is good stuff. And we've lost Shane Hill from 3rd. All that good work's been undone. He's dropping down to 7th at the moment. Brody looking to the inside. Edu just keeps it planted on the wide line. Minute and a half to go. It's been an exciting race. Bit of carnage. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's Edu gone wide and Brody through to the lead. Lockie now on the back of Edu can take away 2nd if he's lucky. Probably another lap to go, I'd say. Fortunate for Edu, it just looked like he drifted a little bit wide there and left the door well truly open for Steen. Old stealth mode Steen doesn't need much of an invitation. There's a gap there, he'll take it. Sometimes even when there's not a gap there, he'll make one. Been witness to that quite a few times in AusNZ Tuesday Thunders, where Brody's gone right round the outside of people, like they're standing still. So DDF having a moment there again. Not really having the race he probably wants in this one. He's made his way up to 5th now, so probably be alright with that. Lockie's still looking at the gearbox of Edu. Seconds are counting down now. I'd say they're on their run to the flag. across the line. Steen takes the win. Edu and Nichols in third. Just a quick look down the lap times. It looks like DDF's pulled out the quickest with a 1:13.123. So you can take something away from the race if you can't take away a win. Results will pop up anytime soon. But, in the meantime, we'll drop down the list for you. So Steen from Edu, Nichols, Angel, Finney, Schiller in 6th, Pro in 7th, Hill in 8th, Pilbro in 9th, and Bob Laycock. Good result for Bob, rounding out the top 10 there. Watching Kev Wakefield come across the line now, the last runner on the track, and up come the results. So there we go. Finney with the quickest lap time. Steen, your race winner, 10-minute full reverse. Grid, Edu in 2nd, Bucky Nichols in 3rd. Good racing from the guys, real tight stuff. Time to wrap it up for tonight. Thanks for dropping in and watching. Say if you like what you see, leave a comment, give us a like, subscribe.